What's going on, YouTube? You got your favorite transporter, Trucking with Kayla. So as you can see from the title, I'm gonna give y'all one of the carriers, same way dispatch companies, just give y'all the connects or explain to y'all the route that, we took and the people that we worked with, because we don't work with them no more. So, why not give that knowledge out? So first, I told you I'm gonna do a video, that'll probably be the next video, the difference between dispatch company and carriers. I know a lot of people that have been in this cargo business game suggested go get you a carrier. I know a lot of the younger people I follow are people that's new. I wouldn't even say young. New, a lot of people do the dispatch companies, but I sat down, talked to this guy, Alan, everything Apex, he was letting me know that get on with a carrier. It's just, he just explaining things. I'm explaining on a separate video, or I might just give him a phone call and see, put him on speaker, and just upload the video, because he know what he talking about. I told you, I'm still learning, so we're literally on this journey together. But they always say, get with you a carrier or whatever, so I'm thinking, so before I even learned this knowledge, I found MJ Transportation on, I think Indeed. They said they're a carrier. I came from a carrier, so I automatically assumed just my own thinking and my own knowledge I have in this industry. It's like, okay, they should have contracts, they should stay busy, because when you think of carriers, you think of JB Hunt, Warner, Amazon, whatever. When you just think Walmart, so these companies keep you moving. So I'm like, he a carrier? Cool, he's gonna keep us moving, he's gonna keep us going. The hiring process was quick. Mike, it was a Zoom meeting. He hold a Zoom meeting every 2 weeks. He do it all. That's what I said. This guy, he told me he a carrier, but he's dispatcher, the meeting guy, the manager. He does everything. But he just labeled himself as a carrier. But me, I don't know what you have to do to make yourself a carrier compared to a dispatch company. But he remind me of a dispatch company, literally. He did the interviews with us, but you ask any question like that was a green flag, because when it comes to these, they never have the answers. You talk to recruiters, it's just like, I don't know, I'll get back with you. I know, you get the spin around. So he actually did the Zoom meeting. He answered every question we got. So, that was exciting at the time for me and Lauren. We was all new to this. So that was exciting. They answered the question. They promote that you can make anywhere from $3,000 to $4,500, so $4,500. So even us, we team, so we thought, shoot, as long as we make 6, the lowest, 3 and 3, because we team driving. If you can make individually 3,000, 2 people, you make 3,000, I make 3,000, that's 6,000. We split the 3 up as if we was running individually. So we was already banking on this type of money or whatever. But you answer the questions, you send your insurance over. That's another video I'm gonna do. Like I always tell y'all, you have to have proof of $1 million liability, $1 million, and 100,000 cargo. So when it comes to these companies on Indeed, you literally send that over. They want a picture of your van, the front, the back, the side, the inside, the dimensions. But the whole point, once you do all that, you hire. So the process was quick. He had us download Life 360. You do operate off of Life 360. I was familiar that at high school, everybody, boyfriends and girlfriends, moms and dads had that. It's like a tracking app. It show you how fast you're going, your heart breaks, where you at. So, you're on a rock, so they don't have tractors on your vehicle. So we had to download Life 360, but you could just only keep it active when you want. You have rules where it's like always share location, only when you use the app, or do not share. So that's how he kept track to see where we at. So, we're going to start with some pros and cons.
Hey, sexy.
You hear her in the background talking about, hey, sexy.
Hey, sexy.
She don't care about me. But 3 pros for them so far. I will always say Mike, he has great communication. You text him, call him, he getting back to you. And if he needs something for you, he going to blow you down. So I feel like that's big, communication. Second, the pay. I told you, I dispatch companies, I'm gonna do a video. They literally be lowballing you 50, 60, 70, 80 cents. At least the guy with Mike, he did take 17%. You own that. He do take, what's it, 16% or 17? He do take 16%, but the numbers just match up. Like even after 16%, you still getting around that 90 cents to $1. Like, you work with the dispatch companies, they don't give a F. it's gonna be hard to touch the dollar. So that's a pro. Communication, the pay, and okay, well I might only have two pros. Like you say, you're good or whatever, but you know the cons. Everybody know why we left, you know, or whatever, why we stopped working with them. So the cons, I would say, it's just not as much freight. Everybody know the saying, if your wheels ain't moving, you ain't making money. So cargo van, the same thing. And imagine being on a rock. You trying to make as much money, you got bills, expensive, you know, company drivers, this ain't no weekly guarantee. So that was a major part, that he didn't have as much freight as, you know, it came off. When you think of a carrier, I told you, I'm thinking of JB Hunt. When he said he a carrier, I'm like, ooh, cool, perfect. He probably got contracts all over. No, freight was very slow. Secondly, I didn't like same way carrier. He called himself an exclusive carrier, so you can't work with nobody else. When it comes to these dispatch companies, you can work with as many dispatch companies you want to. It's basically first come, first serve if that's the route you're going. But if you work underneath a carrier, you can't work with anybody but him. And he did, and he do have a $250 termination fee. So if you get caught moving other people's loads or get caught trying to do partials is you pick up a pallet from somewhere else and pick up another pallet. So you got two different loads, but they call the second one a partial. So yeah, so I didn't like that either, that you exclusive. Definitely when you're not keeping busy. So it was upon a time that, you know, me and Lauren was sitting for like days at a time. And when you sitting, you not making money. Let me see. Yeah, so that's, bro, you need to get you some business. So that's basically two pros and two cons. And the reason we left is because the money was inconsistent. It was good money. I don't know if it's because we a team. Like I said it before, when you're a team, it's just a little different because we're looking to run 24 hours. But I guess in the cargo van business, that could be hard because shipping and receiving not always open 24 hours. You know, after a certain amount of period, at least in cargo vans, like you got the morning time to after like between 2 and 4, if you don't get a load before or in between those times, like after 4 p.m., that's like our cutoff. Like we already know dispatch carrier, whoever you working with, ain't nobody calling you. It's very rare you get a call that you know, late after 4. After 4 is very rare a load will come through for the cargo van. At least, you know, the positions we've been in. What is another one? So yeah, so that's the main reason we left. You know, it was a consistent freight. We wasn't moving. And as I stated before, weekends are slow. So can you imagine not running at least 2 days out the week, then you run another, then you off 2 days on the weekends. So that's 4 days out of 7 days. 4, 5, 6, 7, so you working 3 days. And I told y'all, we a team, so trying to split one paycheck between two people, you know, that becomes a lot. So to us, it wasn't worth it. That's why we stepped away. But I would recommend, if you solo, give it a shot. You ain't got to make decisions quick. Everybody always feel like, you want to be seen? She want to be peeped in the corner so bad. Y'all see her, please make sure y'all say, hey, Lauren, comment below. She's going to keep walking around.
I don't even know.
But you can see. But I will, please, she amped up. I don't know what she amped up about. But I would recommend, if you solo, give them a try. I know when we was in a hiring process, he was saying right now things has been a little slow, but we gave him about a month or two. And, you know, you got to move forward. You got to climb the ladder. If not, you're going to be in the same spots. But if you have a little bit more patience, or if you, you know, solo, I'm going to drop the number because I don't have everything to link, but I'm just going to drop his number. I'm pretty sure you can reach out and just say, are you hiring? And he's going to give you the information that you need. But, yeah, it's just for us, the amount of money we trying to touch, the things that we trying to do, and how we want to run, it just wasn't meant for us. But I always tell people, what's not meant for me is not going to probably be meant for you, or vice versa. What's working for you might not work for me, and this ain't working for us. You know, this ain't work for us. So I just want to share that, give y'all the information. You know, I got more videos to drop, dispatch versus carriers. I still wanted to go over insurance with y'all. Like I said, I'm with Progressive, so I'll probably call State Farm, have them walk you through everything, and just to see what they ask you, what you need, and, you know, the quote, just to show y'all the steps and the process, how it is. Again, it's cargo fan. But that was it. Like I said, if y'all have patience, you solo drivers, you new, and you just looking to get underneath somebody or whatever, or don't mind, you know, being exclusive and just wanting to give it a try, and you are owner op, definitely check out MJ Transportation. The guy name is Mike, and I will put all his information, above, below, in the video, whatever. But you already know the deal. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn your alerts on. Trucking with Kayla is out.